Hi, my name is Paul and I like to go places. Today is going to be mostly a dirt biking video. As you can see, I've got the bike next to me. Right now I'm up in the Okanagan connector region. I'm off the Sunset Main exit off of the highway, and I'm just going to explore some of the random roads around the Pennask Lake area. I was normally going to just explore with the Jeep, but yeah, this is like the first opportunity I've had to get the dirt bike out, and I might as well do it before it's all snow covered up here, so yeah. So if you're familiar with my content, you know that I'm all about safety and doing things the right way, which is why, after owning the dirt bike for a year and a half, I've decided to start wearing a helmet. So yeah, we're gonna see how that works out. Now, I wasn't really fond of helmets in the past because, like, I wasn't, doing any stunts or anything like that. I was just kind of cruising along just these dirt roads up in the middle of nowhere. So, I wasn't imagining there'd be a lot of concern. But, yeah, I liked not wearing a helmet so I could just, like, feel the wind in my hair. Well, so to speak, in my case. But yeah, I figure I should probably be a little more careful because, yeah, you can't like regrow your brain if you crack your head and it falls out. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna see how much or how far I can go on the gas that's already in the tank. I filled up. I got another 5 liters strapped to the back here. This is why I poorly installed this little rack thing on the back so I could carry more gas with me, because my intention when I bought this bike was to just spend like hours up on these logging roads, pretty much just exploring. That was before I actually bought the Jeep, so made that a little redundant. But yeah, I'm going to see how far this actually goes on the gas that's in there and the gas that I'm bringing with me, because I'm going to be spending all day up in the mountains right now, I think. Alright, well, I think I'm going to just basically hit the road on the bike and see where I can end up. On the satellite view of the area, there's a couple spots I'm going to try and get to that are like on the lake or in surrounding lakes in the area. I'm not familiar with the area. I've only ever visited that Pennask Lake once. So yeah, this is basically just going to be an exploration video, I think, for the most part. It's nice and sunny and warm, but once I'm on the bike it might get a little chilly, so I am wearing a jacket and stuff and pants, and I am on the top of a mountain, so yeah. Anyway, let's see where we end up today. Hi. Okay, so I haven't actually made it that far yet. I had to stop twice because the gas container kept falling off, so I don't know if you can even hear me with this helmet on, but yeah, I'm still on my way to the first spot, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass so far, but at least the ride is okay, and the helmet isn't too bad, so safety, I guess. So I was just riding along the road, and I had continued on a little ways away, and then I reached back, and I was like, oh, my gas is gone again. Yep, had to come back and find it. The lid cracked off somewhere. I don't even see it. There's like a third of the tank left. I'm gonna have to look for that lid, figure out where that went. And I had a bungee cable on there as well, and that's wrapped up right in there. So, shit. I'm gonna probably just put whatever gas I can fit in my tank here, and then I don't know if I'll just continue back on where I was going. I'm just gonna have to check to see how much fuel I've used so far, because I just don't want to run out of fuel so far away from my Jeep, and I might just have to reconsider how I'm going to do the gas the next time I take the dirt bike out. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see what I can manage to do for this video, I guess. Okay, so I'm actually not where I thought I was going to be. So what I've done is I was trying to get to the road that takes me to that Pennask Lake resort, because it splits off from where the provincial park is. I think I actually went a little too far, and I ended up near that Hathum Lake resort, which is somewhere in that direction. So at that point I was going to turn around, and then on the satellite view I noticed there's this kind of like back trail that goes, kind of cuts through where the you know, this marsh area is or whatever, and it should eventually take me to where the Pennask Lake Provincial Park is, and then from there I can go back on the road to get to there normally and see if I can kind of get around to the other side of the lake where there's I don't know, some trails that look like on the satellite view might get me to, you know, like makeshift camping areas and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just going along with the bike here. The helmet that I've got, this is like the cheapest helmet that was on Amazon. So yeah, I'm putting my faith and my safety in like cheap Chinese quality helmet, but I don't know, it's better than nothing, I suppose. So yeah, I think that was on a sale for $89 Canadian, so I didn't really want to spend a lot to protect my head. It sounds pretty stupid, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just stopping for a drink though, and then I'm gonna continue on in this random trail in the forest. So yeah. Okay, I don't really know where I am. As you saw in the video clip, I was coming down this really small trail. I thought it was the back way to the provincial park. Then I just ended up at this campsite. Like it's got lots of firewood here and like boats. I have no idea where I am. I'm assuming this is Pennask Lake. As for what part of the lake I'm at, maybe I'm at the north end of the lake, whereas the provincial park is more along the side of it or something like that. Because I thought the provincial park would be somewhere further down that way. I am not sure. If I figure out where I am, I'll put a little satellite overlay basing it on where I think I might be. And yeah, I mean, my goal is to still try and get to the provincial park so that I can make my way back to the Jeep without having to go all the way back the way I just came. But yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to check the maps to see where I'm supposed to go next now. But this is actually a really nice spot. I might have to remember this spot to come camp at some point. I mean, looking at this stuff here, I don't know how often other people come here, so yeah, I don't know. Might give it a shot someday. All right, well, I managed to figure out where exactly I am, and yeah, I think the path to get to the provincial park is just a different turn further back where I was. But before I actually leave this spot, I just happened to notice there's even more boats here. Like, man. Yeah, there's this one here. I don't see any holes in it. Might work. And then, yeah, there's just more of them. There's one here. Ooh, another one here. I think this one might be metal, perhaps. And I mean, they appear to be in reasonably decent shape. So, I don't know. Are they chained up here too? Perhaps. So yeah, I'm curious how often people come to this like secret-ish spot here, because I mean, it is very beautiful here and it is very nice and quiet until some asshole with a two-stroke comes roaring in. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try to head back the direction I was coming in, find the other turn I need to take, and make my way to that provincial park. So I'm pretty close to where I was just stopped to have a drink earlier. I found what I thought would take me to the provincial park. Yeah, this is not happening. It's not actually like a road or anything like that. It just looked like it was somewhat of a path that would take me that direction. But yeah, there's absolutely no way this would ever work. Even if I made it some way down this way, it doesn't actually look like it goes all the way to the provincial park I'm trying to get to when I took a closer look at the satellite. So yep, I'm gonna basically have to backtrack the entire way that I came here to get back to the Jeep, and from there I might just explore around in the Jeep, because I'm not gonna have any more gas for the bike. So yep, back that way. Alright, so I think I'm at the right spot to get to the lodge, which was this direction, and the sign that says the provincial park and the public boat launch that way. We're on this main logging road here. I think it's called, I can't remember, I think it's called Bear Main or something like that. But if you continue down that way, the next turn to the left is the provincial park. So I've been there before, did a video on that, so I'm going to be heading that direction just to see if there's any neat spots along the lake, and then after that I'm going to head back to where my Jeep is parked, and that'll probably be the end of the day. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's really sunny, but when you're in the shade, it's pretty cold, and I'm wearing pants and a jacket, so yeah, I'm just going to probably spend another hour or two out here and then pack up and go home, because it's going to get really cold up in the mountains here. So yeah, anyway, time to hop back on the bike then. So I've been continually following this road that goes past the Pennask Lake Lodge, which was way further back there. So that road just keeps on going that way. There's a turn here. This is Melon Lake Forest Service Road. So I don't actually really know where I am on a map, and there's no cell service out here, I don't think, so I can't check. I was trying to get to the end of that Pennask Lake, but I don't think this forestry road that I was on actually came close enough to actually get to the water. So now I'm wondering if I should follow this and how long it's gonna go on for, because I have limited gas left, and I don't think there's any real point to continuing on that road. Because yeah, I still just don't really know where I am, so. Okay, so it turns out I do have cell phone reception. I checked where I am on the satellite. I am nowhere near where I thought I was. So, further back that road, the road that I thought I was on, when there's a turn to get to Pennask Lake Lodge, that road has a gate on it, and I guess if you're a member, you have a key to get through there. And the road that I was thinking I was on is actually past that gate, and the road I continued on was something completely different, and I'm way past the end of the lake. I'm now actually on Pennask Lake Road, which is a different logging road that's way further north of where I thought I was. So I'm gonna turn around and go back because yeah, I don't have enough gas, I don't think, to continue on in these random directions. So yeah, unfortunately the road I wanted to get onto, it is beyond a locked gate, I think. So I think it's pretty much going to end the exploration for today. I'll have to figure out a new gas solution and come back another time, probably after the winter, maybe. So yeah, oh well. All right, so I've made it back to my Jeep, and I'm going to load up the bike and decide what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. It's 5 o'clock. The sun is going to be going down, you know, soonish, so, and it's pretty shady in a lot of the off-road trails that I like around this area, so I don't know if I'm going to actually do any more off-roading or just head home at this point, but yeah, the Yamaha RT100 is still going pretty good. It's only 100cc, which, I mean, it's like a kid's bike kind of thing, you know. It's a little small for me, but it fits my requirements. I don't necessarily need a larger bike, and I don't really want a larger one. Like, you know, this thing's fairly lightweight, doesn't take much gas to operate, and that's kind of what I was looking for. So yeah, and the helmet, yeah, I don't mind wearing the helmet. It's probably better that you do wear one, and it does eliminate some of the problems I've been having before where, you know, you just got wind in your face, and like even wearing sunglasses, my eyes would start to tear up from all the wind and stuff like that. So yeah, having proper equipment is probably a good thing to do. So yeah, okay. Well, anyway, my butt is really sore from being on that dirt bike for like the past 5 hours or whatever it was. So yeah, see you later.